see what we can do in this synthesis update when it comes to our pirate build. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. Let me go ahead and load her up real quick. As you can see on this file, I only got about 20 hours in. So this is a fairly new file in comparison to my other ones that we've been playing on. But again, welcome, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so right now we're in a space station, and as you can see, this one I've modeled as a Gek character, kind of like a Gek first spawn, I guess you would say. This is my main go-to spaceship, and I believe I just parked here for now just to kind of save. Let me just check really quick what system I'm in. I'm in a Gek system. Okay. So weapon systems wise, on this ship I only have missiles and photon cannons, but I will be switching over to my main fighter, and then we'll go ahead and warp into a Korvac system and see if we can cause some trouble. Alright, so let's see what we gotta fix on this sucker. Ooh, we got a lot of systems. 4. Alright, well let's get cracking. Okay, so we got one up here. Okay, and one more here. And luckily, actually, if you do assault freighters, you get insane amounts of resources, especially the rare resources. So, as of right now, I'm not really hurting for, like, anything, really. Okay, so the other systems are on the other side of the ship. Okay. So we've got station 1 and 2 on this side that both need repairs. Hell of a view from this place, I'll tell you that. So what I'm thinking is I might actually just do a tiny bit of exploration. But again, I do want to go ahead and warp out of here and, you know, cause a little bit of trouble, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so that takes care of all of our damage. And let's see, what do I got? A manufacturing facility, ancient ruins, an observatory, and an abandoned building. Okay. So we've got some places that we could go ahead and check out as well. Let me actually just send this ship off to go ahead and do another industrial mission. Okay. So the efficient chargers, I still need to finish doing that, but that's not really a big thing. Don't really need it for our general purposes right now. I just picked up this hauler, which is a A-Class 34, so it's not exactly the greatest hauler, but it's at least something. Other than that, let's see. I got my Explorer, which I just picked up as well, which is a B-Class 25/7. Definitely not bad either. And then these are my other two that I got. I got a A-Class 27/8 shuttle, which I'm using as my main warp ship. And then this is kind of like my go-to. It's an 18-4, so it's not exactly the greatest, but I do have this one set up with at least some mods attached to it. So I got a phase beam with, just a couple minor modules on it, and the photon cannons. All right. So, undiscovered, what am I looking at here? What do we got? We got a shattered planet. Nice. And let's just jump over to this ancient ruin real quick, see what's there. Okay, have I been to this planet? Unknown moon. Okay, I have not. What do we got? Frost crystal, copper, dioxide, salt. You know what? That is not bad. I was looking for a source of frost crystals anyways, so. Oh, okay. It jumped us over to the manufacturing facility. I actually don't want to go to the manufacturing facility just yet. I do have one factory override module in my frigate that I'll actually go ahead and grab first before I do that. Okay, and we came into the atmosphere a little bit early, which will just take us a little bit longer to get there, but this gives me a chance to actually look for frost crystals. Now, we just passed one, actually. There's another one right there on the left, which looks pretty good. Doesn't look like there's any buildings by us. Okay. Nothing much of interest, so we'll just concentrate on this ruin. Okay, let me just get a couple quick scans out of the way since this is our first time on this planet. And yeah, this should only take a minute. Once I'm done just scanning this really quick, and on this ruin, I just need help actually with the Gek language for right now. And mainly that's so I can raid the manufacturing facilities. I've been actually going to them, but I've been striking out when it comes to actually accessing the blueprints, so. Let's just do this really quick, and then off to the next Korvax system to go ahead and see how much we can get off the next one. Oh, hey, what's up again? Nice to see you. Help with language. Alright, cool. So wait, hold on, oh, okay. I got some delivery that just arrived. Give me just a second. This will only take, literally 30 seconds. Hold on. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Just had to, yeah, run down to the street real quick, but okay. So let's get out of here. Now I know that there's a bunch more stuff to scan and stuff like that, but it's not really the point of this playthrough. So, okay, so this is the current system that I am in right now. Around us, what do we have? Okay, I've already rated that system. I've rated that one. That's a Vakeen system. We can actually go ahead and do that. Okay, I haven't visited this one yet. And I don't have any of my scanners installed on this ship, so I can only tell that it's a Korvax system, but they're our kind of main target right now, so any Korvax system that I haven't been to is good. Let's go. Now, when you attack the freighters, what I found actually yesterday was that salvaged frigate modules are insanely easy to come by when attacking frigates. So let's see if we could get at least like another 5 out of this run. I do have to actually make sure though that there is going to be actually frigates here. So let's do a little bit of flying around and see if any warp in. Okay, yes, we got some fleets over here. Alright, cool. Now, one thing before we get started on attacking this fleet, milestones. Here we go. Okay, so with the Gek, I have very, right now I'm doing pretty good. But with the Korvax, right now I'm at Annoyance. I want to see if I could get this all the way to the full level and what exactly is going to happen once that hits. So let's go ahead and do it.
Hostile scan detected.
Okay, and let's do this. Alright, I'm going to switch into first person real quick because it's just easier. Alright, so we got some ionized cobalt out of that. Okay, so we got reinforcements coming in. Salvage frigate module. Alright, so we hit up one side, we boost out, disengage, and then turn around and come back in. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit all of the cargo pods on the sides. Now what you can also do is you can actually just concentrate on the smaller of the ships, because those are dedicated cargo pod ships, but by hitting these larger ones you do get quite a bit more. And I still have 2 sentinels on my tail, but it doesn't look like they're going to be much of a threat to me. Alright, so we got another module. And as you can see, I mean, it's not even a challenge. These sentinels, they don't really even engage you, honestly. The biggest threat that I've found so far is actually just the ship's guns, which are pretty easy to take out once you get going. And why not? I have no clue who that is, but they're getting shot. Okay, I think that's all the cargo pods on this ship. Let's go ahead and move on. So I've got all of those already. And I'm gonna go until pretty much we are out of inventory space, so. Okay, so we can't destroy the frigates in themselves, but we can pretty much take out every single one of their support ships, like this one right here. Yes, another module. Beautiful. I might be able to fully upgrade my frigate. Okay, so we're out of inventory space. Let me actually just see. More ships warped in. I find it hilarious, though, that, like, while you're flying through these fleets, because this is the way that you actually recruit frigates, they'll still actually hail you and see if, you know, they can join your fleet. Find it kind of odd, but whatevers. Okay, I'm gonna switch back into third person now. Let's try out fleet combat like this. Yeah, and I mean, this is just a joke, honestly. I mean, look at that. I only have 2 sentinels on my tail right now. And I've already taken out... Wow, another module. Okay, so I got a full inventory. Let's see if we could actually just get a couple quick modules. Good aim. Okay, where are you? There you are. Wow. Third person is definitely much harder to control when it comes to the ship in itself. But, okay. So we have, let's see, a full ship inventory. We have a full regular inventory. Let's book it. All you have to do is wait for them to come in, wait about 10 to 15 seconds, and then your warp drive will be re-enabled, and you could pretty much just leave without any consequence, really. Okay, so now that we're pulsed out of the battle, let's go back home. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Oh, great. Okay. And I've got no place to put any fuel for the moment. Okay, let me just free up a little space here. What can I get rid of? Carbon? Yeah, I can probably get rid of that. Ah, screw it. Get out of my inventory. Put just you back here for now. casing, and I need one more spot. Yeah, I don't need the navigation data. Screw it.
Product constructed.
Okay. So now hyperdrive. Where's the damn hyperdrive? Hyperdrive. There it is. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Now that she's refueled, let's get out of here. And again, once you escape combat, I mean, that's it. They won't come after you again, and you are pretty much good. So, okay. Not being shy wants to listen to Oh, nice. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? So yeah, after we get back into the system, let's see where our standing is now. I mean, I destroyed, what, about a dozen ships, so my standing should be lower. Next rank in 38. Wow. Okay. So maybe I'll have to really just keep on assaulting and assaulting and assaulting, but let me just drop off these resources and then we'll go for another attack run. And this time I think we'll go to a Vakeen system. I haven't been really messing with the Vakeen. I've only been messing with the Horvath so far. Okay. Just drop this stuff in here. But as you can see, I mean, off of that limited run, the silver I got from asteroids, but when it comes to everything else, let's see, we were able to obtain 500,000. Okay. So we were able to obtain just about 750 gold, roughly 2,000 platinum. And I mean, that's not really actually like the big thing about it. The big thing really is those frigate modules, because those things are just so damn rare. Off of that one run, we got 7. So that's a small freighter. Yeah, I know. Let's see. I don't have really a lot of time in this particular playthrough. I've just been dedicating this one solely to, really testing the limits of, well, if you're actually able to play as a space pirate in this. And so far so good. I mean, honestly, there's not really a hell of a lot of consequence when you destroy ships, other than you're standing with that particular race going down a little bit. Maybe the Sentinels coming after you, but they're not really a huge threat. Other than that, really, I mean, there's no real consequence to attacking the freighters so far that I can tell. Let me just put away these modules upstairs real quick. Give me a sec. And actually, I may even change which ship that we're using. I do love using the positron ejector. That's my favorite weapon out of any ship weapon, so I may actually just switch and install it on one of the new ships that we recovered. And oh yeah, so in the last stream we were able to confirm that if you want a minimum level farming opportunity for basic resources that actually will make you some money, and this is like super easy, you won't have to really do anything at all. These right here you can learn to make through the main computer, all right, in the Nexus. This is in the storage section, to be specific. Now, with these containers, as soon as you actually enter down into the main, what do you call it, hangar, garage, I guess you would say, for all of your ships, it counts as a different zone. So the second that you actually run back upstairs run back upstairs from downstairs, those containers will refresh. And in each of those Atlas containers, you're looking, let's see, 1,000-hour playthrough. I'm day one player, so happy. So, yeah, right now I'm at, let's see, on this particular file, I'm only at just about 20 hours, so it doesn't really have a lot on it right now. Okay, so I have 8. I do have enough for the plasmatic warp injector. So, let's see, an augmentation to the hyperdrive engine of an interstellar freighter. Hyperdrive benefits from advanced fusion that brings Starship to higher warp speed and intensity. User's craft will be able to leap deeper into space and into more distant planetary systems. All right. Well, let's get it. Well, this will allow us to go to red bodies, though. That's the thing. You know what? I'll get that. And a lot of people don't use the warp drive in the freighter. I honestly rarely do myself, but it is actually convenient if you just want to jump to another system real quick, don't want to go downstairs into your ship, just run into the main command room and do it. Now it's only about 10 hours of my playthrough. Yeah. Actually, what's funny about this game is you can literally get to the point where you're like 40 hours into it and like, you could be at any real level of progress in this game. The one thing I like about it is it gives you at least, like, there is that huge tutorial mission that you have to go through in the beginning, but at least you have the freedom to actually follow it if you want, or, do something else like what I'm doing. Okay, so that's the warp ship. Let's go ahead and grab this one. This is my kind of medium range fighter. It does have a hell of a lot of more inventory space, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to this. What do I have condensed carbon wise? I have 206. Okay, so I do have enough to complete the upgrade to this thing. Go. And to install the positron ejector, what I am going to need is 200 uranium and 2 wiring loops, both of which I do not have. And then this is going to take 3 rare metal elements and 2 wiring loops. Okay. And it does look like the ship glitch is there, so if you do have multiple ships that you are repairing systems on, it won't kind of save the progress of repairs for each one. What it'll end up doing is it will save the progress of one ship and then it will apply it across the board. So like in this case, I just put that in and it already tells me that I installed wiring loops. It's because on a different ship I already did that. So it's something that they haven't patched out yet, but hopefully they do soon. Positron ejector, best gun in the game. I mean, by far. By far. And I'll actually demonstrate that in a second if they're selling uranium right here. But, I mean, if you really think about it, it's literally just like a space shotgun. I mean, the thing can take out large groups of enemies, and if you're close enough range to get good hits, I mean, the positron ejector will just wreck people. But hopefully they have uranium so I can show you. Let me go ahead and get these wiring loops taken care of. Yeah, so I just need 200 uranium and 3 rare metal elements, which actually I may be able to make the rare metal elements. Oh wait, that's a different file, sorry. Oh, the positron ejector, you actually just learn through the Nexus. You buy it from... well, here, I can actually just show you. I'll go to the Nexus real quick, just because I want to pick up some nanites for, like scan data and stuff like that. Okay, cool. They do have it. Nice. Alright, so positron ejector is in. I just need 3 rare metal, which I don't have, but I can get later. Let's go ahead and warp to another system and get to wrecking some ships, yeah? And, I mean, even with the stock ejector, too, the stock ejector will just wreck people. Alright, so let's see, what system have I not hit in the area? So I haven't hit that one yet. I'm trying to avoid hitting Gek systems. Alright, this is a Korvax system. Let's see how much further I can get our reputation down with them. Okay, do we have any fleets in the system? Yes, we do. All right, cool. Let's get going. All right, let's switch to the positron injector. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I don't care about hostile ships. I am a hostile ship. Okay, where did that go? There it is. Okay, I'm going to take care of all these smaller pod ships first, and then I'm going to go for the larger ones. Alright, so we're coming in. Now, check this out. So this is an unmodded ejector. It just took 4 hits and the ship was destroyed. So... let's get the Sentinels in, so it's a little bit of a challenge at least. Okay. So you just... and a lot of people don't use the missiles. I use them all the time. They are actually really, really useful because they do a lot of damage. It is actually just hard to get a solid hit on somebody, but once you do, it's... I mean, these things are meta. Okay, so there's my rocket launcher, right? It took 4 shots with the ejector. That one shot just destroyed that entire, little ship, so... And what's really important is actually just find a weapon system that works for you. If you specialize, I mean, if you do like 6 S level modules plus the blueprint that you can buy from the Nexus, just like the photon cannons become insanely overpowered. The fire rate triples and they do crazy damage. Heat dispersion goes down to almost nothing. So we don't have... oh, cool. 2 more fleets actually warped in. This is beautiful. Okay, let's go for this fleet over here. They got some ships. Let's see. I haven't touched them yet, so... but yeah, we only have 1 Sentinel on us right now, and we've already destroyed a lot, so... I wish they would escalate it just a little bit. Make it a little bit more of a challenge. Okay, so the Sentinel is still chasing me, but honestly, I mean, it's like, it doesn't even matter, really. Well, let's turn around and actually confront this guy. Boom. So one shot with the ejector, I literally like missed him. Like in that case right there, I like hit him maybe once, twice, and like clean shots, and that was it. So even unmodded, one shot will usually take out about a quarter of a ship's life. So, I mean, once you get the mods in, it's just ridiculous. Oh, nice. Look at that. They're all lined up for me right over there. Okay. Resources-wise, I mean, look at how much we've got already. Okay, so I only have 2 Sentinels on me. Let's see if we can get, like, 5 or 6. Make this, like, a real space battle. Let him come around. Boom, one shot with the missile launcher. And that's really your key to hitting him with that missile launcher. I know it is hard, but you just gotta wait till they come in for their charging kind of attack. And then you could just point blank hit him flat in the face with a missile. Okay, come on in. Just that easy. All right, so there's the fleet. Let's continue our assault. We can make some more money, I think. Right, so we could actually do this for a while, I think. Just coming in, moving from fleet to fleet to fleet to fleet, and just having pretty much nothing but like unlimited resources coming at us. Let's hit the big ship. There you are. Right, I think, let's see, did we get all the cargo pods on this one? Not quite. looks like I got the cargo pods on this one. Let's just take out the guns. Alright, so it looks like I got all the pods on that one. Okay, so we are full of resources. Now, let's just, let's mess with these sentinels a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and switch into first person, I think, in a little bit. Look at that, solid hit with those missiles. Alright, so that's another sentinel ship down. Come on. Let's get a real challenge going. Two square hits and it's dead. Alright, let's see. Alright, so that'll bring 5 into the system on us. Okay, where are these sentinels? There they are. Okay, yeah, let's switch back. It'll be just a lot easier for me to fight. Especially against 5, I think I'm gonna need. So you guys are all over the place. Boom. Yeah. I mean, just doing that, it's amazing with just how much damage that little scatter blast will do. Alright, so I believe this is actually like a sentinel freighter. Oh, Jesus. my ship took a lot of damage right there. Okay, so that takes care of all those gun turrets that have been just rocking me. Let's see if we can get these actual... Oh. Dang. Okay. So, alright. I think that's enough messing around for right now. Let's get to someplace a little safer. So it looks like that's the max that we could coax out. A level 5 Sentinel alert. And it looks like only... really, the only thing that happens is the Sentinel freighter comes in and starts hitting you too, but that's about it. Okay, cool. So we escaped. Let's go back home.
Hostile scan detected.
Okay, so now that I am out of combat, let's take quick stock of what we actually got out of that. Okay, whoo-wee. Alright, so discount the silver, the tritium hyperclusters. Those things are things that I got from busting open asteroids during the combat. But we got, let's see, 5 mind control devices. We've got a bunch of pugnium from the Sentinel ships that we are destroying. Looks like almost 1,000 chromatic metal. We got 600 and what is that? 617 ionized cobalt. We got 500, 1,000 platinum, 1,000 magnetized ferrite. Oh, here's another 500 gold. That's the ship inventory. And then in my personal inventory, I also got these as well. So very worthwhile to do this, it looks like. Let's go ahead and warp in the anomaly real quick. So, as you can see from the milestone data right there, I haven't been really doing much other than, you know, attacking ships with this particular file, so. Alright. I'm gonna check the Nexus missions just to see if there is, you know, anything good available. Let me just grab some nanites real quick. Okay, don't get any from him today. How about you? Alright, so we got an extra 200. Beautiful. Okay, so this is where you actually get it. You go to the Starship vendor. You can get it actually through missions playing through, but it just depends on all of your other technologies, where you are with them. But pretty much I've already unlocked all of this stuff. You buy these with nanites, and it is just right here. You just unlock these two, This one will just give you 20% accuracy, 25% range. And then when it comes to the additional modules that you put on, what they'll end up doing is increasing the fire rates as well as the damage. So once you can get it to where you do like 5 shots in a second, you can literally take out a grouping of like 5-6 ships within seconds. I mean, it's easy street. That battle was completely on a stock one with no modules installed at all, so it's my go-to weapon, really. Okay, eliminating hazardous flora. That's actually a pretty easy one. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, what it's going to do now is it's going to send us over to a planet just to destroy some, plants. What I do find in this is that a lot of the times it'll send you to a planet that has like no hazardous flora at all. I've actually spent like an hour walking around a planet trying to complete this mission, so let's see. And this will net me 2. Ain't that too bad? Yeah, not helping you, sorry. Okay, he's asking for assistance. No. Okay, so reach the target planet. Where is the target planet? Okay, so it's this one here? Alright. Who we got? Gamma root, copper, uranium, and manganese. Okay, so this mission will net me 250 Quicksilver. That'll bring me over the 1,000 mark, so I can go ahead and get my next customizable appearance. But always check these. I mean, it's just an easy way to make a little bit of Quicksilver, especially if you're doing what I'm doing and not really pursuing the main story. If you pursue the main story, you get Quicksilver automatically from completing the missions, but otherwise, if you're going to play in a different manner like I am, you'll have to do something similar to this. The atmosphere here, but blank by the strangling vines, the little ammunition. The fallen traveler's log just seems to mention the floral infestation, but holds no further clues. I'll need to scout to locate the fauna. Alright. And just as I thought, there is no, hazardous flora around us except for that thing right there, so we're gonna be hunting a little bit. So I need to destroy 14 hazardous flora. The easiest way to do this is to find a cave, just because caves usually have a large amount of hazardous flora. Okay, so there's 2 more here. And we might be lucky, because actually to our right, it looks like there's a hole in the ground, which will lead to an underground cavern system, so let's see what we got, yeah?
Radiation protection falling. Units received. Radiation protection stabilizing.
Okay. So, funny enough, no hazardous plants so far. And, wow, small cave. Alright, we'll have to look for a larger one.
Life support power. Low. Technology recharge.
Okay, and it'll tell you pretty much if there's any hazardous flora around you. Unfortunately, yeah, it looks like I am SOL when it comes to that, so...
Units received.
In the meantime, always get your scans in. If not for the money, for the nanites, always.
Units received.
Okay. It looks like there might be one more there.
Units received.
Yeah, I just gotta find a large concentration. I'm gonna be wasting a lot of time if I have to aimlessly run around the planet.
Falling.
Okay, is there anything else around me? Wow, nothing. Yeah, this is the one kind of complaint I have about these
Technology
community missions when it comes to this. Just sometimes it'll plop you in the weirdest areas that have, you know, very little of what you actually need to complete the mission.
falling.
Okay, there's one on the far side over there. Okay, so that makes 7. Let's see, there's another one there.
Radiation protection. Falling. Units
Okay, how many more do we need? 6? Alright, that's not too bad.
radiation damage detected.
Oh god, I'm out of... Alright.
Product constructed. Technology recharge.
And I'm using I used a battery right there just because I surprisingly am out of sodium. Not something that actually happens to me a lot. And condensed carbon wise, I mean, you always need condensed carbon, so. Let's see. Okay, there's one more. That leaves only 4 that we need. And unfortunately, they're going to be scattered all over the place over here, so. Let's see what we can find. Well, this is kind of difficult right now because when you scan, actually, it should show you if there's any hazardous plants in the area, and
Radiation protection.
there's nothing. Ah, there's one. Oh. Before I do that, though. Ah, 2. Nice.
Units received.
Want some of this, folks?
Radiation
Okay, so we need 3 more. 3 more. Come on.
technology recharge.
So there's one there.
Radiation
And
protection.
yeah, sodium nitrate. I could always use sodium nitrate.
Units received.
So when it does this to you, to where it doesn't even really show you that there's anything that you're looking for that you need around, you literally need to just kind of run around aimlessly. Because what will end up happening is that it will start to procedurally generate more things like that. That should have totally showed up on my scanner when I was looking, but didn't. They will just kind of procedurally spawn in. So if you don't find them, you know, don't fret. Just keep on running around and they will end up coming your way. Alright, so that finishes it. Let's get back to the ship. Where is my ship?
Radiation protection. Void.
Where's my ship? There it is, over there. Cool.
Radiation damage detected. Technology recharge. Radiation protection. Void.
Okay, so my ship is up there. Oh yeah, that's right. This character, I do not have the jump jets installed just yet.
Technology recharge.
I would definitely recommend get the jump jets installed. I mean, it will help your mobility on planets by so much. Oh, he's still asking for help. All right. Now, unfortunately, because this is permadeath, you know, there's not too many people who you usually run into at the Nexus, but it looks like there's one other guy here. Okay, so I could get no more Quicksilver though. I got 1100 though. Let's go ahead and get some new collectibles, yeah? Okay, so appearances, and I already have the armored legs, the armored chest piece. Let's go with the armored gloves.
Collectible received.
And in order to install those, we just need to head over to the appearance modifier. Gloves, and as you can see now we have an option 5. So option 5 will do class 1 markings, and we'll do our kind of scheme that we've got going so far, which is red and black. Boom. Cool. I'm gonna see real quick if he needs anything. And this is actually probably the cooler part of the game. Most people who play this game are pretty cool. So, I mean, if you just pretty much, ask somebody if they need anything, or if you need something, all you got to do is pretty much ask, and, ask and you shall receive. Okay, so have a billion units and 6 X-Clap ships. Yeah, I think that's what I would want myself as well. Well, let's get back to the capital ship, shall we? Where is my ship? There it is. Cool. All right. So, let's see what we got. Alright, so let me drop more of these resources in here. We are never going to run out of resources, I'm telling you. I mean, especially looking at all this, it is insane how much we got out of that last run. So, I'm just dumping everything back here so it's a little bit easier to quantify exactly how much we got out of that. But as you can see now, I'm completely full on tritium. I'm completely full on magnetized ferrite. I have, 2,500 when it comes to platinum. It's pretty damn amazing, actually. I never really ever have a surplus of platinum when I'm playing this game, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, so ionized cobalt, let's see, got the explosive drones, and these. Alright, let me look at my cargo real quick. 282. What do I have sticking back here? Okay, so these hypnotic eyes, you can either cook them and make things out of it that way, or you can do what I usually do, is just sell them. These things are really, really valuable. Like it shows here. I mean, these 5 right here, 285 grand. That's not bad. Okay, so forgive me. Just need to move all this stuff over. And as you can see, we are now really, really hurting for inventory space. Oh, wow, that's full too. Okay, so my freighter is full. Okay, I definitely won't be able to fit that in there. Let's see about that over there. Jeez. Okay, these salvage frigate modules I will put away. More gold. Alright, so this is pretty much just all the stuff that I cannot fit in my freighter. Let's see, silver. Put that there. Tritium hyperclusters. I'll put those away, actually. And then this pugnium. Wow. Honestly, I do not see how anyone could really find a fault in, other than, the moral implications of of raiding people. I mean, honestly, I can't find a drawback to this. I mean, this is awesome. I usually have to grind so hard to get this much in resources, so. Is it worth it to be a space pirate? Absolutely. Okay. So, I'll just put them away for now. I'll sell them later. Let me just get into my storage inventory and put some other stuff away. Always the nutrient processor. Some people say to go ahead and get the portable refiner. Honestly, I installed it on one of my other characters and I haven't even used it yet. It's really not all that useful of a thing in my opinion. Okay. Those are all purple. And what I've been doing is kind of separating out all of my stuff into kind of you know colors wise and stuff like that of the types of things, fuel sources and whatnot. Oh wow, more magnetic ferrite back here. Okay, so I'll put that there. Let me put the nitrate back here. What was in here again? Okay, just regular elements. So in that case, what I'm going to do with regular elements, I'm going to put away these Fakine effigies too. And salvage frigate modules, salvage data, I'll go ahead and cache in. What I will do though is I will actually start putting some of this into my storage inventory. Okay, so let's put the gold in. Let's put the magnetic ferrite in. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and drop the platinum in there as well. So, magnetic ferrite. I'll only keep 1,000 in there. Let's see. Cobalt and platinum. Okay, so that takes care of the starship inventory at least. Let's go ahead and start moving some of this stuff over. I'm going to go ahead and sell 1,000 platinum because I don't necessarily need it at the moment. I will put the rest in my storage inventory. And then sell the residuals. So I got 1,000 there, got another 109, and then I got another 1,000 back here. I'll hold on to the magnetic ferrite just because you never know when you're going to need that stuff. But I will actually drop 1,000 chromatic metal in there as well. Okay. So now that that is done, put away the hyperclusters, frigate modules. We got 7 now. That's pretty damn nice. I'm usually struggling to get like 1 or 2. Alright, so those are in. Let's go ahead and put away our effigy. I just need antimatter and 2 wiring looms for that. Alright, I think that's okay for now. I mean, we've got so much in resources now that I haven't got to worry about anything, really. Okay, so let's sell the platinum. 400 grand, not bad, not bad. All right, and let's check out our standing. So, okay, so we're still an annoyance. We're not at irritation level yet. And next rank in 68. So we pretty much doubled our rating with the Korvax of how much they don't like us. And in the process made more in terms of resources than I have actually ever made on a run before. It's really promising. Let's go for another one, I think. I think this time though. Oh, hey, what's up, Kirby? I think this time though, I think we're gonna hit a Vakeen system. But actually, I do want to see though if there is another Korvax system we can hit first though.
Product constructed.
So let's just make
Product constructed.
some hyperdrive fuel real quick.
Technology recharge.
And let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Oh yeah, this is my pirate file. I am so surprised on how much money you can make doing this. This is like crazy. And actually the salvage frigate modules alone, I mean, so far just actually assaulting 3 freighter groups, I've got, well, I spent 5. I was able to accumulate 12 salvage frigate modules from assaulting 3 frigate groups. So, I mean, honestly, I didn't even know that you could get this much, which is really cool. It actually makes it viable for you to be a space pirate. Okay, so that's a Vakeen system, that's Gek. I want a Korvax system. But I want... See, I've already visited that one. I've already hit most of these systems here. Vakeen. You know what? We'll hit a Vakeen system. Okay, do we have any freighters in the system? Let's see. So, unless they're hiding behind the ring, none over there, none over here. Oh god, did we actually warp to, like, the only system that does not have any freighters in it? I think we might have. Which is funny. Usually there's at least one group hanging around somewhere. Yeah, I mean, if I had only known before I started this file how easy it was to get frigate modules from attacking these freighters, I mean, I would have done so long ago. Okay, so surprisingly, we warped to, like, the only system in the freaking universe that does not have any freighters in it. So, let's try another one. Korvax, I haven't visited it. Beautiful. A virgin system. Let's break this cherry, shall we? I bought a ton of Vakeen gifts and brought my standing back. Yeah, I want to see if I can literally dump my standing with the Korvax down to its lowest level. But so far, it doesn't look like I'm having much luck with these freighters right now. Okay, so strike 2 it looks like, unless there's some freighters hiding near the space station. Nope, strike 2. No freighters. All right. Well, let's gas her up again and go to the next system.
Constructed. Product constructed. Technology
Such a shame. Okay, how about okay? That's Gek. Gek. Korvax, cool. Lots of planets. That's a good chance of freighter groups. So 2 strikes. Oh, that's just a little bit. Actually, more than what I am right now. Let's see. Oh yes, freighter group. Cool. What I am is negative 68. So not too far off. But let's see if we can actually get this over that, shall we? Oh yes. This is going to be a good haul for sure. There's lots of these small ships. That was just a protective case. Okay, where's the set? Love those missiles. Alright, that takes care of it. Okay, so now we have 2 on our tail. Hopefully we can get this to a full 5 so the freighter will come out. That's them taken care of. Let's assault the big ships, see what we can get. Wow, I actually missed that ship. Wow, these guys really want to get behind me. Okay. Yeah, those Sentinel ships are actually pretty maneuverable, so they are going to get behind me, but in the meantime, let's cause some more destruction. Yeah, why not? Wow, they've actually improved the AI of these things by a lot. Oh, cool, another fleet over here. Nice. Okay, so your deck guns are attacking. Okay, I think that's all the cargo pods. I don't think there's any more that we can really hit. Okay, so where are these? There you are. Okay, so how many more settings we got on our tail? 2, I believe, right? Or just this one, I think. Alright, so this should bring, yeah, level 4. Alright.
Hostile scan detected.
So this should make things a little bit more fun. Let's see. So I've already got them. Okay, let's hit these guys up over here. I don't think I killed his.
Hostile ships approaching.
Yeah, he's still got 2 container ships, and I believe actually still got all of his cargo pods as well. So it's juicy new target. Wow, they've got good aim with that phase beam. Oh crap. Yeah, those phase beams are good. Really, really. Oh yeah, the Cyclotron Ballista is so powerful, but I find that the The projectiles move a little bit too slow for my tastes. Okay, and I think I'm actually almost full on resources too, so as soon as we're able to finish with this sucker, we can get out of here. Boom. Alright, so that should make it so that the freighter is going to warp in, hopefully.
Hostile ships approaching.
Alright, so here's the Sentinel freighter.
Shield.
Oh, shh. Okay, I just need my shield to recharge a little bit and I can hit the freighter. Okay, so that's all the weapons on one side, I think. No, that's not good.
Okay. Okay. So this battle is getting a little bit hot. My ship is very, very, very damaged, but I do want to see if I can at least take out all the guns on this Sentinel freighter. Okay, so that's all the guns on this side are gone. Alright, good. Now it's just for that other side. Alright, I think it's time for me to take it easy a little bit. I've taken out all of actually the small ships, and now it's time to get out of the battle and get out of here. Okay, so I have at least enough room to build another warp cell.
Product constructed. Technology recharged.
Oh, crap.
Hostile ships approaching. Hostile scan detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Yes! One more module. Cool. Alright, come on. I just want to leave. Cool. Okay. So, galactic map. Let's go home. Where are we? There we are. Out of jump range. Huh. Interesting. You know what? I'll just jump over to this adjacent Gek system. Oh, really? I guess I gotta work on that a little bit then. If that's possible. Alright. So, it's actually a system with a really good economy. Nice. Always good to see. What do we got? A spines planet. Cool.
At least I can pick up some glitches from there.
Free slots in ship inventory.
Well,
Free slots
let me
in
go ahead
ship
and call in my
inventory.
ship and take stock of what we got in this little battle. It's funny. I mean, like I only have 20 hours on this file, and I actually have more some high value resources in this file than I do on my 100-hour file. It's insane. But okay, so our standing is now 101 in the negative. So I think we definitely accomplished what we were looking to accomplish today. I've got to dump all this stuff into all the appropriate storage containers and whatnot, and then sell off all the rest that I don't need. But I think that is pretty much going to do it for today. So what did we accomplish? We got our new collectible gloves. We already got the base suit and the pants. So now all we need is the helmet and the armor. And the boots, of course. From there, other than that, we installed a new weapon on our main fighter. We got all of our kind of subsequent, craft over here, and of which I really only need to fix that one right over there, and then the Explorer that I have in the back. And, yeah, we are making a living as a space pirate, definitely. Wow, 4 more modules. That brings me up to 11, I believe, actually. Yeah, so is it worth it to be a space pirate? Totally. I mean, I don't understand why everybody doesn't do this. I mean, seriously, 3? And I got in those 3 raids on those probably at least 4,000 platinum, at least a couple thousand ionized cobalt, at least 3,000 magnetized ferrite, and probably somewhere around about 2,500 chromatic metal, along with all of the upgrade modules for the frigate and these, like mind control devices and stuff like that. So, I don't see why, especially with the relic system, if that's the case, if you can do this and then just regain all of your standing with the relics, why everybody doesn't do this. Because honestly, 20 hours, I have nothing set up, no mines, no nothing, and just off of pirating and stuff, I got 4.4 million, and that's after buying resources and fixing all my ships and whatnot. So I definitely recommend doing this. I mean, that's just me. In the next installment, when I do pirate the next time, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to completely deck this sucker out. As of right now, we only really have basic positron, rocket launchers, and basic laser, and I was able to do all that. Once I fix this thing up, yikes, it's going to be crazy how bad I can whoop these computers. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will be doing probably tomorrow the Cloud City build again. I've got some new ideas. I actually got a bunch of resources together, mined a whole bunch of stuff and whatnot. So hopefully that one will be good. I'll try to be on by about noon Pacific time tomorrow, but we'll just have to see how that goes. But again, thanks very much for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Give her a like, if you guys liked it. And again, if you want to see something specific, if you want me to do try out like a crazy idea that you've been having but haven't had enough time to do it yourself, just let me know what it is, and I'll see what I can do to get that done for you. But thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Negative 101. Damn.